His name is actually B major, black like the musical notes, and the B, of course, stands for Bruce. Bruce came into my life a little lighter in weight and just over 13 months ago. We met a few miles short of the end of the con. It was just after dusk on the day after my birthday when Bruce followed a traveller and I through the night jungle to destiny. Worried for the dog, that night I tried shooing him away multiple times, but he stuck. I observed Bruce that night, and although there was a strong sense in me that he would make a good familiar and friend, I also had a side that saw he had no testicles, and perhaps was not the jungle dog I was looking for. You see, if a male canine was to accompany me on this rugged and dangerous life road, then he would need to have retained all of his male qualities. If Bruce was castrated, as it looked he had been, he would have been deficient of many male qualities and therefore would be more of a burden to my life than a blessing. Good boy. Come on in. Oh. Come on. I had never seen such a black and shiny coat before. His coat was almost metallic as the light from the moon reflected from him. I found Bruce that night to be highly competent, taking lead and navigating the jungle floor and all obstacles. That first night in the jungle with Bruce, he looked as comfortable and confident as a person walking around their lifelong neighbourhood. Yet I was still not totally convinced that he would become the loyal friend that he is. From Destiny, he took a canoe with me to the main city, Trinity, and from Trinity we took my motorcycle all the way back to the con where we first met. It was just after sunset and it started to rain heavily. I ushered Bruce from the motorcycle and he got off, then got back on again and would not leave. So together we rode back into the night storm all the way home. The more time I spent with Bruce, the more I was surprised by his characteristics and behaviour. It was about a week until I heard him bark for the first time. His bark was impressively deep and loud for a dog missing its testicles. He was spreading his scent constantly and asserting dominance over other male dogs. All of Bruce's behaviours were very unusual for a seemingly castrated dog. I wondered if perhaps the castration had been improperly timed. On closer inspection, I realised that Bruce is actually a double crypt orchid. 1 to 3% of all dogs are single crypt orchids, meaning one testicle is external while the other is retained internally. 1% of this 1 to 3% of dogs is a double crypt orchid like Bruce, whereby both of his testicles have formed internally. This being the case made Bruce the perfect jungle canine to join my life. Because his testicles are not on display, Bruce has one thing less to lose when defending against other dogs or animals in the forest. Furthermore, most other male dogs do not find Bruce a threat to them when approached, and this means Bruce does not have to finish as many dogfights brought about by aggressive males. Being a double crypt orchid, Bruce's scent is not as strong as the usual males, and so he is the ideal jungle hunter, especially at night. The only thing that Bruce loves more than me and our walks in the jungle is food. Bruce eats everything and anything, even certain leaves, fruits, nuts and vegetables. For breakfast, Bruce has oats mixed with bottled moon and water. For lunch and dinner, he will usually have chicken or fish. When we stay in the jungle, his favourite dish is water snails, boiled, then fried. Bruce makes a great natural insect repellent, as he is always catching anything that flies. Bees, wasps, hornets, mosquitoes, and all number of flying insects, except butterflies, are on the menu. He's had his fair share of stings to the face too.
Come on, come on. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Bruce has a taste for our favourite fruit ice lollies, and even the sacred super spinach. The sacred super spinach is a strong medicine and supplement, usually only reserved for human consumption, but not in Bruce's case. I give Bruce the sacred super spinach for hunting or when we have a long walk ahead of us. The sacred super spinach boosts stamina, concentration, and alleviates pain, among many other benefits. The problem with Bruce and food is that he has no problem helping himself to food when opportunities arise. I can't tell you how many kitchens I have caught him raiding. Credit where it is due though. He is a real ninja when it comes to acquiring someone else's food. Bruce and I have had our squabbles when it comes to food. We were in the jungle once and I was starving hungry. It was the morning and I had been praying to catch some fish to eat. After praying, I started fishing and caught 3 big fish, one after the other. I put the fish in a tub beside me with a lid loosely on the tub. I tried my luck for about 45 minutes to see if I could catch some more, but I had no luck, so I gave up and turned towards the 3 fish I had to prepare them for cooking. What I saw broke me. Bruce was pushing the tub around with his nose and there were no fish left. You know when someone you love does the dirty on you? Well, words cannot describe how I felt towards Bruce in that moment. He didn't even leave me one of them. He ate all 3 of the raw fish, bones, tails, heads and all. Bruce was very lucky to survive that day. When Bruce rushes off down the track like that, it usually means there are dangerous insects on the floor that are probably best avoided. In this case, it was a channel of ants, sharing the trail for ease of movement. Ants are common. They come in many different sizes, shapes, strengths, weaknesses, flavours and uses. I am no good with names, so everything I have identified in the vine, I have given a name of my own. I call these stitch ants. The stitch ants are either migrating or on the hunt for anything useful on the jungle floor. These ants are aggressive. They have a bite and administer a toxin which irritates the bite area. The soldier ants are built and wired solely for the job to protect the colony. They are super aggressive and prepared to die for the cause. But if you get a cut in the jungle that needs stitches, you can use these soldier ants as natural stitches to seal a wound. Their bite will clamp the skin together. Then the body is removed and the head and stitch left until the wound is healed.
Delicious? Was it delicious, Bruce?
Bruce likes water, although you would never think it the way he navigates the jungle floor. He goes around all the puddles as though he is scared to get his feet wet. He is an excellent swimmer, and if he is overheating, he will get into any body of water to cool off.
A little undercabin over the thing. Hear that? Hear that? Bloomp. Look, they can see this massive circle around it.
He has even taken swims in the Vine itself. The Vine is one of the most dangerous bodies of water to swim in. It is deep, full of floating dead trees and extremely strong currents, not to mention all of the creatures residing in it. Bruce drinks directly from the jungle floor, though he is very particular when choosing which puddles and bodies of water he drinks from.
No, he's can smell the food. Hello, mister. You have a good swim, did you?
Bruce has innumerable friends in this region of the vine, both animal and human alike. Bruce is very good around other animals, even cats.
Yeah, boy.
Bruce respects the territories of other animals and looks to become friends with all that he meets. All the people he has met adore him and his nature. Although Bruce has many friends, Bruce has no friends when it comes to food.
Saw a dog in Bolivia. Pots, made make tables and that. I just remembered all that. And it was like, oh, this room was wood for wood carving, and now it's like a fucking storage room, bedroom.
Bruce also has his enemies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, coming in. Gobby. Coming in, Gobby.
Bruce is slow to aggression and tenacious in defence. Bruce never wants trouble, but if it is started, I've only ever seen Bruce finish it. There are many dogs on the con who interrupt our peace whenever we pass their territory. But they are only house or resident land dogs. They are not true jungle dogs, like Bruce.
Good boy. Good boy.
His hair spikes straight from neck to tail. He gives these aggressive con dogs one look with the swing of his head, low in respect. And the attacking dogs always back off. Bruce is not messing around when it comes to those unwilling to meet his level of respect and peace. Bruce is as fearless a beast as can be. He fears nothing but my disapproval. Kind of how I only fear the disapproval of the great artist. Bruce in this moment is my best friend, and I do my best to be his.
Come on! Good boy. Come on, Bruce. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go on, Jack. Good boy. Fuck off! Come on! Fuck off!
Bruce is also super vigilant as a security guard dog, and he will alarm in an aggressive manner should anyone walk within 30 metres of my hammock. He knows no favouritism. Close friend or stranger, Bruce will sound to me that they are present with equal hostility.
Good boy, Bruce. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Bruce. Good boy. Come here. Come here, boy. Good boy. I know. We don't like strangers, do we? Bruce? Bruce? Come here. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Good boy you are. Where are you in the light? Good boy. Good boy, Bruce. Calmer. Calm.
Bruce will also let it be known when we are approaching others in the jungle.
From here. Yeah. Bruce will know them already, probably. You can smell who they are, exactly who they are already. And I'll just go with Bruce.
Brucey.
Good boy, Bruce. Good boy. Good boy, Bruce.
He does.
Good boy, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
In summary, I do not know how old Bruce is. I can only estimate that he is between 2 and 3 human years of age. I have no idea of Bruce's history before our paths crossed. What I do know is that his past was perhaps not the best. He is still fearful of machetes. I can only gather that perhaps he has witnessed other dogs or animals harmed with machetes in his past. Bruce is an incredible being, and although he is beautiful, shiny black in colour, he has a bright white heart, as is marked with a white cross on his chest. Bruce is highly intelligent and responds to my every command in total confidence and trust. Knowing that what I ask of him only ever has his best interests at heart. Bruce trusts me completely, except when I am angry or exerting my temper. Over the time we have been together, I have healed him of many cuts, bites, and a number of worms in his skin from botflies. He knows full well that I always have his best interests at heart, and he never fails to grant me total access to any part of his body which needs medical care. Bruce is my familiar, and I am his.
Furry boy!
We are so close and know each other so well that I have no doubt whatsoever that we have shared our lives together previously and in different forms. Bruce does not run, he gallops like a miniature horse. Perhaps he was my trusted steed some time in the past.
Them little two chips. Sweet.
Our paths crossing was no coincidence. I value him as one would value a gift from the great artist, and absolutely no accident or fortune in luck. Where's your balls, Bruce? Where's your balls? Where's your balls, Bruce? Huh? Both Bruce and I were made to be a pair in this time. We both support one another for the plan set for us, both by the great artist. Oh, what a beautiful brewski. Oh, what a beautiful roux. Oh, what a beautiful brewski. Don't I just love you? Porridge, Bruce. Porridge. Bruce is my friend, and the only friend and being who I completely trust. Except when it comes to food, of course. Bruce eats everything, even cucumbers. I think his passion for food beyond the usual dog also stems from his time surviving in the jungle with very little, before we came into each other's lives. He's a tough dog and handles himself most superbly against other dogs and animals when confronted.
Good boy.
He's social, adorable and friendly, great around children and other animals. Yet he can instill fear in the hardest of men when this mode is necessary. Bruce is a true jungle dog. They really do not get better than him. We are lucky to have each other for as long as we shall. Keep following SINE Project and you will get to know this wonderful beast of a B major and all of his glory far better. You will get glances into his character and see how the words in this chapter do Bruce very little justice in reality.
Come on, fatty. Good boy. Wait. Good boy. Sit still. Ready? Ready? Come on. Oh no, Bruce. Bruce. Good boy.